Taurus, you probably think you need a calm and low-maintenance pet, maybe a lazy cat, or perhaps a goldfish. But what if I told you that you're completely underselling your own greatness? Most people choose pets based on convenience, but the ideal animal for you shouldn't be convenient, it should be a reflection of your true essence. And Taurus, your essence is much more powerful and complex than you let the world see. Taurus, the sign everyone underestimates until they need you. You are the silent strength that holds the world up, the foundation on which others build their dreams. Ruled by Venus, you have this unique ability to find beauty in stability, pleasure in consistency, love in permanence. But there's so much more happening beneath that calm surface. Taurus, the guardian of the earth, the one who builds empires with patience. You don't chase trends, you create traditions. You don't follow fashions, you define what's timeless. But here's what few people realize about you. Behind that serene and controlled appearance, there's a primal strength that can move mountains when needed. Your duality echoes in the very force of nature. You are simultaneously the nourishing earth that sustains life, and the tectonic force that can reshape continents. And you Taurians, have you ever felt that duality? Taurus, have you ever felt the weight of being the pillar for others? What's it like carrying so many responsibilities? I want to know in the comments, when was the last time you felt like you needed someone to take care of you the way you take care of others? Because I know this happens, even if you don't admit it easily. Your wild side Taurus is the elephant, and I'm not talking about just any big animal. I'm talking about the most imposing creature on earth, the one whose presence changes entire landscapes. The elephant doesn't need to run to impress, it doesn't need to roar to command respect. Its strength is silent, its authority unquestionable, its wisdom ancestral. But here's what's fascinating, even though the elephant is imposing and seems solitary, it lives for its herd. It sustains, protects, and guides its own with a dedication that goes beyond its own safety. This is you, Taurus. You are calm, controlled, but inside you lies a primal instinct that emerges when the situation demands. Like the elephant protecting its herd, you defend and protect those you love with unwavering strength. It's the elephant that awakens when someone messes with your family. The one that moves mountains when your loved ones need it. The one that turns its peaceful nature into unstoppable force when protection is required. It's the elephant that makes you the person everyone calls when they need advice. The one that keeps family traditions alive. The one that builds relationships that last decades, not months. The elephant in you never forgets a favor, never abandons family, never breaks a promise. But at the same time, you feel this deep need to belong, to have your own safe herd. The elephant is strong, but it needs to know that its family is protected to find peace. And here's your paradox. You're so strong that everyone depends on you, but you also need that sense of security and emotional stability that only comes from solid relationships. But here's the thing, the elephant is majestic, but it's heavy. And you Taurus, as strong as you are, also need lightness, comfort, and human warmth. Tell me something, do you ever feel overwhelmed by always being the reliable one? What's it like carrying the weight of being everyone's pillar? Do you long for someone to take care of you the same way? And this is where the animal you should have comes in. The Saint Bernard. And before you think, too big, too much work, listen to what I have to say. The Saint Bernard isn't just a big dog, he's the perfect reflection of your domesticated side. He has all the strength and presence of a Taurus, but channeled into protection and comfort. Can you see this duality? The Saint Bernard is huge, but he's the gentlest giant there is. He can weigh 176 pounds and still be gentle with a baby. This dog was literally bred to save lives, to carry supplies in the most dangerous mountains. To be reliable when someone's life depends on him. Doesn't that remind you of someone Taurus? But unlike the solitary elephant, the Saint Bernard was made to live alongside others, to be part of the family, to give and receive constant affection. And you Taurians, do you recognize this need to be useful, but also to have a cozy home to return to? This ability to be strong when needed, but gentle in everyday life. Now you're probably thinking, two huge animals, that doesn't sound very practical. But that's exactly where the brilliance of the combination lies. A Chihuahua would be ridiculous. Where's the dignity you deserve? A cat would be too independent. Where's the loyalty you value? But a Saint Bernard understands greatness. The Saint Bernard has the same majesty as the elephant, but on a domestic scale, he won't try to change you or rush you, he will move at your pace. He understands that true strength doesn't need to be loud, that real protection is constant, not dramatic. That true love is expressed through presence, not spectacle. And do you know what the most beautiful part is? The Saint Bernard will take care of you the same way you take care of everyone. Do you know what the magic of this combination is? The Saint Bernard doesn't need you to be different from who you are, he won't be jumping around for you to play when you want peace. But at the same time, he'll be there when you need company. When you want a hug after a tough day, being the pillar for everyone. The Saint Bernard is the only pet that can be your perfect reflection, strong when it needs to be, gentle when it's time to be, loyal always, and understands that sometimes the best company is the one that asks for nothing. He is the perfect bridge between the elephant you are inside, that ancestral unwavering strength, and the person you choose to be in the world, reliable, welcoming, a safe harbor. Taurus, it's time for you to stop settling for convenient pets that don't reflect your true greatness. You deserve a companion worthy of your magnificence. The Saint Bernard shows you that you can be immense and gentle, protective and welcoming, strong and affectionate. He is living proof that greatness and tenderness are not opposites. They complement each other. You don't need a pet that obeys you out of fear or one that ignores you out of independence. You need a partner who understands that true strength is also about caring, protecting, and nurturing. Unite the elephant and the Saint Bernard to forge an essence of serene strength. You are the harmony of unshakable earth, capable of holding entire worlds up with unconditional love. So, Taurus, answer me honestly. Both pets and people, are you settling for relationships that don't honor your true greatness? I really want to hear from you in the comments. What changes would you make if you truly accepted your greatness? Let me know. And for the other signs watching, in the next episode, it might be your turn to discover which animal truly matches you. Leave a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments, what's the difference between convenient and ideal in your life? And remember Taurus, you were not made to diminish yourselves, you were made to be the mountain that others climb to find safety. See you in the next journey. Bye.